right, Vincent, you got to tell me what that's all about.
That's this article in Harper Times.
Oh, yes. Smile. And squeeze.
Smile.
And squeeze.
Repeat.
Yeah.
Right? Smile, squeeze, repeat.
Yeah.
Okay, I just know these 3 words, but what does it really mean?
It's I'll show you the squeeze is more like when you meet somebody over Chinese New Year and you see them and you're smiling to their face at the same time. Yeah. That's
you
exactly
squeeze too
it.
hard.
That's right. That's the squeeze. But you always have a smile on your face when you're doing it. So Harper Times, last Friday we had a piece by Johnny.
It's not a grin? It's a smile?
Well, it's a subtle difference between a grin, a smile, a smirk, the variations of smiles.
Okay.
So, but yeah, this is, he's putting the line out there that this is the approach Beijing is taking towards Hong Kong on universal suffrage now. So it's this idea that they figured out from the last round of reform and that big round of negotiations that they can actually get more, they can win more public support if they're always putting on a good face on things, while at the same time they're applying pressure to the pan-democratic camp. Okay, and the way they do that, you've noticed all these rounds of dinners where Carrie Lam was having people up to her house to discuss universal suffrage. All these invitations to talk, to have open dialogue, while which puts pressure on the pan-democrats, because if they accept these invitations, the more radical elements will get really angry with them and cause dissension. And we've seen plenty of that,
Yeah.
Plenty of that. But at the same time, if they say yes and go, they get attacked by the radical fringe. But if they don't go, they lose support from moderates who are saying, hey, you guys have to have a discussion here. We're not going to get anything unless you have a discussion with Beijing. So for the pan-democrats, that becomes a lose-lose. And the Beijing guys just always have a nice welcome. Oh, but we invited them. We were so happy to talk to them, and they just didn't come. Or they did come.
That's why I think the S is not for smile. It's what you said, smurf.
For squeeze.
Or squeeze, but it's also the actual... it's the actual grin.
Smirk.
It's called smirk.
Yeah.
Like
Smirk.
Smirk.
So has a little bit of malevolent intent behind it, and so this is quite interesting to see if Beijing is playing this kind of this strategy now and how it works with the pandemic.
All right. So beware of the squeeze.
Yeah.
And look closer to the smile.
Yeah.
You will find the score.
That's it.
Smirk will be the keyword.
Look for the smirk.
Smirk will be the keyword.
All right. Sounds good, Vincent.